Are you wondering if Bovada is still the undisputed king of online casinos in 2026? In this complete review, we expose the absolute truth about their massive 3750 bonus, game selection, and real Bitcoin cashouts. Check the official link in the description and pinned comment below. Let's dive in. Welcome to the most deeply analytical, data-driven review of Bovada Casino available in 2026. Before you risk a single dollar of your hard-earned money at any offshore gambling site, you must strictly evaluate its foundation, regulatory history, and real-world reputation. In an industry flooded with new sites that appear overnight and vanish just as quickly, Bovada is an absolute fortress. Operating successfully since 2011 and originally stemming from the legendary Bodog brand, they have established themselves as the most dominant and heavily trafficked online gambling platform for North American players. Surviving for over 15 years in this highly volatile space requires immense financial liquidity and a flawless track record of actually paying players their winnings. In 2026, Bovada's platform security is flawless. The entire ecosystem utilizes state-of-the-art, enterprise-grade 256-bit SSL encryption. This ensures your personal identity and financial transactions are locked down with the same protocols used by global banking institutions. Furthermore, their entire digital game library is backed by certified random number generators, which are regularly audited to guarantee that every single slot spin or blackjack hand is mathematically fair and unpredictable. Let's get straight to the primary reason most players sign up: the welcome bonus capital. Bovada aggressively updates their promotional structures, and in 2026, they heavily incentivize the use of cryptocurrency to maximize your starting bankroll. When you sign up using the exclusive secure link in our description, you have two distinct paths. If you prefer using traditional fiat methods like a credit card, you can claim a highly respectable $3,000 casino welcome bonus spread across your first 3 deposits. However, the absolute smartest mathematical play is the crypto welcome bonus. If you deposit using Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Tether, Bovada boosts that maximum offer to a staggering 3,750. This crypto bonus works as a 125% match up to $1,250 on your first deposit, and it is identically repeatable on your second and third deposits. This structure is incredibly advantageous. Instead of risking a massive sum on a single transaction to max out a bonus, Bovada allows you to reload your bankroll in 3 distinct phases. Starting your session with a bankroll heavily padded by the casino's money allows you to weather natural variance and chase those big multipliers with far less personal risk. However, a massive bonus balance is completely useless if the rollover requirements are mathematically impossible to beat. The rollover is the wagering threshold you must cross before your bonus funds convert into real, withdrawable cash. This is where Bovada absolutely crushes its competitors in 2026. While other offshore casinos frequently lock your funds behind predatory 40x or even 50x wagering requirements, Bovada maintains a remarkably low and player-friendly 25x rollover on their casino welcome bonuses. This is mathematically one of the most realistic targets to beat in the entire online casino space. But you must deeply understand game weighting. To clear this bonus efficiently, your primary focus should be on slot machines, as they contribute 100% toward the requirement. Every dollar you spin reduces your goal by a dollar. Table games like Blackjack and Roulette do contribute, but at a heavily reduced rate of 20%, and live dealer games are entirely excluded from bonus play. Bovada also gives you a generous 6 months to clear these funds, meaning you never have to rush your bets. Moving away from the bonuses, let's evaluate the actual software and user experience. The Bovada UI in 2026 is a masterclass in minimalist, highly functional web design. They have fully embraced a dark mode aesthetic featuring deep charcoal grays, pure blacks, and their signature crisp red accents. This doesn't just look premium, it significantly reduces eye fatigue during extended late-night playing sessions. Navigation is lightning fast and entirely intuitive. The casino lobby features a secondary navigation bar that instantly filters between slots, blackjack, table games, and jackpots. There is no endless scrolling required. The internal search engine is highly responsive and pulls up your favorite titles in milliseconds. What truly makes the platform elite is the unified wallet ecosystem. You do not need to transfer funds between sub-accounts. You can win a sports bet and instantly use those exact funds to spin a roulette wheel. The entire platform runs natively in your browser using advanced HTML5 technology, meaning there are absolutely no desktop clients to download. Everything operates flawlessly right inside Google Chrome or Safari. Once your account is loaded, the slot library is where the majority of the action happens. Bovada does not boast a bloated library of 5,000 unplayable, lagging filler games. Instead, they take a strict quality over quantity approach, offering a highly curated selection of around 300 to 400 meticulously selected titles. They partner heavily with trusted legacy providers like Real Time Gaming, Rival Gaming, and Spinomenal, ensuring you get high-quality graphics and incredibly smooth spin mechanics. But what truly sets the Bovada slot lobby apart from generic offshore sites is their proprietary software. Bovada develops their own exclusive in-house slot games that you simply cannot play anywhere else on the internet. Games like A Night with Cleo, Reels and Wheels XL, and Golden Buffalo have become legendary in the online gambling community for their unique bonus rounds and extreme volatility. These exclusive titles are perfectly optimized, delivering high return to player percentages and massive payout potential that keeps players coming back specifically to this exact platform. Now we arrive at what is arguably Bovada's biggest and most exciting casino innovation in 2026, the Hot Drop Jackpots network. If you love playing slots, this system will completely change your strategy. Unlike traditional progressive jackpots that can go months or years without paying out, leaving you entirely in the dark, Hot Drop jackpots are mathematically programmed to trigger within specific, guaranteed timeframes or dollar amounts. The system features three distinct tiers. First, the hourly jackpot, which guarantees a winner every 60 minutes, 24 hours a day. Second, the daily jackpot, which builds up a massive prize pool that absolutely must be won before midnight. And finally, the epic jackpot, which must trigger before the prize pool hits a massive predetermined dollar amount, often reaching $250,000. The Bovada UI brilliantly displays these live countdown timers directly in the casino lobby. This allows intelligent players to monitor the network and jump into these specific slots when the timer is incredibly close to expiring, dramatically increasing your statistical probability of hitting a massive payday. If you are an advantage player or a table game purist who prefers strict mathematics over spinning reels, Bovada's RNG table game section is absolutely flawless. They offer over 30 variations of classic casino games, heavily focusing on deep strategy and exceptionally low house edges. The blackjack selection is outstanding. You have access to classic blackjack, European blackjack, perfect pairs, and Zappit blackjack. But for the strict mathematical players, their single-deck blackjack variant is the crown jewel. Because it uses only one deck and still pays a true 3-2 for a natural blackjack, unlike Vegas casinos that ruined it with 6-5 payouts, applying perfect basic strategy pushes the casino's house edge down to roughly 0.3%. It is one of the smartest bets on the internet. When it comes to roulette, Bovada offers both American and European variants. Always choose the European wheel, as the single zero literally cuts the house edge in half. The digital interface for all these games is blazing fast, allowing you to execute betting strategies seamlessly without any graphical lag. For players who crave the absolute transparency and human element of a physical casino, Bovada's live dealer suite in 2026 bridges the gap perfectly. Powered by top-tier studio providers like Visionary iGaming, they broadcast real physical tables, real cards, and real roulette wheels directly to your screen in crisp, high-definition video. This section completely eliminates the computer RNG algorithms. You can watch the cards being shuffled and dealt in real time. The live lobby is neatly organized into classic games: Blackjack, Roulette, Baccarat, and Super 6. One of the massive standout features is their early payout Blackjack. This game boasts an incredibly high payout rate of 99.5% and allows you to take a guaranteed mathematically calculated cash out based on the cards on the table before the dealer even finishes drawing their hand. Furthermore, the table limits are incredibly flexible. You can find casual tables with $5 minimums or jump into exclusive VIP high roller tables where maximum bets can reach up to $3,000 or $5,000 per hand, ensuring every bankroll is accommodated. We cannot do a full Bovada review without dedicating time to their poker room. It operates on the massive Payout network, making it the most heavily trafficked online poker room available to US players. But what makes Bovada Poker truly unique and highly profitable in 2026 is its strict adherence to anonymous tables. When you sit down to play Texas Hold'em or Omaha, you do not have a username. You are simply identified as Player 1 or Player 2. This completely prevents professional poker sharks from using third-party tracking software and heads-up displays to track your playing style and exploit you over the long term. It heavily protects recreational players, creating an incredibly soft and fair ecosystem. Additionally, they offer Zone Poker, a fast fold format where the exact second you fold your hand, you're instantly teleported to a brand new table with new cards. This allows you to see hundreds of hands per hour, maximizing your action. Because of the unified wallet, switching between the casino and poker room is completely effortless. Let's move to the most critical operational factor: banking. How do you get your money in securely? In 2026, Bovada operates as a hybrid cashier, but they heavily push players toward cryptocurrency for very good reason. If you use traditional fiat credit cards like Visa or MasterCard, your deposit will likely go through, but you may be hit with high international processing fees on subsequent deposits, sometimes upwards of 5% or more depending on your bank. Furthermore, credit card limits are relatively low, and they restrict your welcome bonus size. To bypass this completely, you must use their crypto cashier. Bovada natively accepts Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Tether. Crypto deposits are 100% free of casino fees, they are completely private, and the funds hit your account in minutes. The deposit limits are massive, making it the ultimate tool for high rollers. They also offer a unique match pay and voucher system, allowing players to securely trade funds peer-to-peer using methods like Zelle or Venmo if you prefer fiat. Depositing is the easy part. How fast does Bovada actually pay you when you win big? Bovada's payout reliability is legendary, but your withdrawal speed is entirely dictated by the method you choose. If you ignore our advice and request a traditional paper check by courier, you will be waiting. Checks require manual processing and international shipping, meaning they can take anywhere from 10 to 15 business days to arrive and require physical deposit at a bank, often with flat processing fees attached. However, if you request a withdrawal via Bitcoin or Litecoin, Bovada proves exactly why they are the absolute industry leader. Crypto withdrawals are practically instantaneous. In 2026, fully verified accounts typically see their crypto cashouts processed and hitting their personal hardware wallets in under 24 hours. Often, it takes just a few hours. There are zero withdrawal fees when using cryptocurrency. This elite payout speed is the ultimate proof of Bovada's high liquidity and legitimacy. Finally, Bovada's 2026 mobile web optimization is flawless on iOS and Android, with 0 app downloads required. And if you ever need assistance, their detailed help center provides 24/7 live chat support, connecting you directly with a human agent. To wrap up, Bovada in 2026 remains an absolute powerhouse with elite games, anonymous poker, and lightning-fast crypto payouts. Click the secure link in the description and pinned comment below right now to lock in your $37.50 welcome bonus. Subscribe and always play responsibly.